Welcome to this video entitled, The Hardest Part of Research, Choosing and Narrowing a Topic. By far, the hardest part of research is choosing and narrowing a topic. Why is choosing the right topic and narrowing it sufficiently so important? Quite simply, undergraduate papers are not that long. They will often run between 5 and 10 pages. This might seem lengthy, but it is not. You need a topic that you can cover in some detail in that small amount of space. If your topic is too broad, you will have trouble saying anything but vague generalities about it. You will also not be able to provide the kind of detailed analysis that a teacher will expect. If your topic is too narrow, you will simply not be able to find the required number of sources. You will also not be able to meet your minimum page or word requirements. So let's take a look at the topic selection and narrowing process, moving from a vague idea of a topic, one that is too broad, to one that is just right. Let's imagine a student has to choose a topic to research and then to write a 7 to 10 page paper on it. The student declares to his teacher that his topic will be the environment. Actually, this is not a good beginning. This is much too broad. People have written whole multi-volume encyclopedias on the environment. This is not a topic, just a vague idea of a topic. This shows that the student has really not given topic selection any serious thought yet. What can they do? This person needs to get specific. He needs to ask himself, what aspect of the very broad topic of the environment is he really interested in? After thinking it over a bit, considering various things he's heard about on the news or in conversation, he says, how about this for a topic? Sustainable energy sources that might make the U.S. energy independent. This is narrower. This is better and a good place to start. However, this is still pretty broad. The student will need to get much more specific. What should he do next? Most of the time, a person choosing a topic may have some interest in a potential topic, but not really know enough about it to properly narrow it to a manageable size. They do not know what their choices are regarding narrower aspects of the proposed topic. What can they do? They should try searching for their topic in a subject-specific encyclopedia. The Gumberg Library offers access to hundreds of such titles in print and electronically. The simplest way to find out which ones might be helpful is to contact a reference librarian at the Gumberg Library Reference Desk. Let's say the student does this and the librarian is able to quickly suggest to them an encyclopedia relevant to the general area that they want to work in. Something like, say, the encyclopedia called Green Energy, an A to Z guide, which is available electronically through the Gumberg Library. How would such a book be helpful to the student? From it, they could learn the basic facts about the topic. They would learn the basic vocabulary that experts use in speaking about the topic. They would learn the names of experts who deal with the topic. Most importantly, they would see the topic broken down into smaller subtopics. The student could then choose one of these subtopics as the one they would actually research and write about. In this encyclopedia, the student looks up sustainable energy sources. Let's say they don't find anything under that way of stating the topic, but they then search for renewable energy sources, which is basically just another way of saying the same thing. In the article on renewable energy sources, they see that there are a number of types of renewable or sustainable energy sources: wind, solar, geothermal, water. But the article also says that even taking all these kinds of energy sources together, they would not currently be able to meet all the energy needs of the United States. The article also makes mention of natural gas, which interests the student. The article says that while natural gas is a fossil fuel, not a renewable or sustainable energy source, it is plentiful in the United States. It also is cleaner burning than oil, so better for the environment, and could help make the United States less dependent on foreign energy sources. To learn more about this promising development, the student looks up natural gas in the same subject-specific encyclopedia and learns a number of other important facts. In the past, it was hard to get at natural gas deposits, but a fairly new way of drilling called hydraulic fracturing or fracking has made it possible to get at the hard-to-reach supplies. The gas industry says this new technology is safe. Environmentalists say it is too soon to tell, and that it may be contaminating drinking water supplies. Many states are closely regulating fracking to try to make it safer. One of the largest deposits of natural gas is the Marcellus Shale deposit, and Pittsburgh is right on the top of it. Our student has found a topic to explore. Here is the train of thought that leads him to the actual research question he will seek to answer. Using natural gas would be better for the environment than burning oil. The United States has large supplies of natural gas, and this could help it to become more energy independent. Fracking could help us get to this gas in order to make it so that we could make use of it. But it needs to be regulated to keep the process safe for the groundwater supply. Putting it all together, here is the final topic the student will research and write about. He states it as a research question. What sorts of regulations will help keep fracking from contaminating the groundwater supply? Since some teachers want their students to create a thesis statement for their papers rather than answer a research question, our student could easily do that, but not right away. He would first have to do some research to answer his research question. Once he has done that and read and understood his sources and knows which way the evidence points, then he would be able to craft his thesis statement. It could be either pro or con. If the evidence seems to the student to show that fracking could be made safe for the water supply, he could state his thesis like this: fracking can be made safe for the drinking water supply through proper regulation. He would then present the evidence that he has found to support this thesis. Or he may see the evidence as saying the very opposite, and so frame his thesis this way: fracking is so dangerous for the groundwater supply that it should be stopped. And he would then present the evidence he has found to support this thesis. So let's quickly review the narrowing process. Our student started with the much too vague topic of the environment. With a little nudging from his teacher, the student then decided he wanted to pursue something about sustainable sources of energy that might help the United States become energy independent. He then learned about the advantages and potential of natural gas. He further learned about fracking as a way of getting at hard-to-reach deposits of natural gas. He learned about the downside of fracking and how it is being regulated in various states to attempt to make it safer for the groundwater supply. The student then actually framed his sufficiently narrowed topic as a research question. What sorts of regulations will help keep fracking from contaminating the groundwater supply? After finding and reading sources and weighing the evidence, he was then able to create an appropriate thesis statement, either pro or con, regarding the regulation of fracking. If you ever need help with choosing and narrowing a topic, or with any other aspect of the research process, you can easily get it. To do so, go to the Gumberg Library homepage, the URL for which is on the screen, or just Google Gumberg Library. Once you get to the library homepage, click on Ask a Librarian. This will provide you with many ways to get assistance from a reference librarian. We hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching.